Hi Aries, thank you so much for joining me for your May monthly tarot messages. Before we start pulling your cards, I just wanted to remind you that I am having a 24-piece crystal giveaway over on Instagram, open worldwide. This is the package that you will be receiving. It also has all of the names of the crystals in the actual box, just in case you don't know what's what. The instructions to enter are very simple. You just need to be following both of my Instagram pages, Mindful Awakening for Tarot and Mindful Botanica Toronto for my new small apothecary shop that will be launching on May 21st, the same day that I will be choosing the winner at random over on Instagram. So if this is something that interests you, definitely check it out. I will leave all of the information and the links down in the description box below if you wanted to participate in this giveaway, again, open worldwide. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and see what's in store for all Aries signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May. Please show us everything we need to know for all Aries signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May. Please make these messages clear. Aries signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May. Aries signs. Aries signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May. Things are not what they seem. We have the Moon card upright. Anything else for Aries signs? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for May. Three of Cups in reverse. Might be feeling isolated, alone. What else? We have the Lovers upright, a choice that needs to be made, possible Gemini energy. And one more card, please. Aries sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have three. I will take them. We have here Judgment upright, High Priestess in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse. Interesting spread. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So endings are delayed at the moment. Resolution, closure, all delayed at the moment, which makes a lot of sense because, again, Mercury retrograde, and we know that during this time, it's all about revisiting, revamping, reevaluating, reassessing, all the different factors in our life that are very important to us. And what I'm seeing here is not everything is what it seems, Moon upright. So if you're dealing with friendships, partnerships, collaborations, business partners, where things have kind of seemed like you can't fully trust people, I think all of these things are definitely coming up for you this month, Aries sign. I feel like whatever happens in the dark always comes to light. And if your intuition was telling you prior to this reading, maybe in the last few months, that certain people in your life might not be trustworthy, I definitely feel like you're receiving clarity in the month of May around these relationships. It doesn't have to be workplace, could be your friend group, could be certain family members. Maybe it's 3 people, maybe it's 2 people. But you're surrounded by quote unquote fake friends, if that makes sense. And I think you're needing to make a choice about this group of people because it's been weighing on you for so long. It's a highly emotionally charged. I think it's very triggering also because I do feel like you've been down this road before. Could have been with these same people that are showing up in the Three of Cups in reverse, or it's a pattern that you haven't been able to break. It's a trauma that you keep on reliving. And I think this retrograde season is shining a flashlight onto this part of your life that maybe you kind of just like steamroll over and you're on to the next thing. But with the Lovers card up right here, Gemini energy, makes sense because our retrograde is in Gemini. We are also approaching Gemini season, but this Lovers card is also about balance. It's also about a choice. Look at this Moon card. I love this depiction. If you look at the little wolves, Okay, we have a dark wolf and a light wolf. It's this idea of like your shadow side and your light side really coming into balance in order to see something clearly and to hone in on your intuition, because from the outside the moon is so beautiful, but underneath the surface there's all of these things going on. Such a depth of emotion. Often feels like you're drowning in the emotion, just like represented by her, the mermaid underneath the water here. The darkness, right? The truth beneath the surface. And with this Lover's card here, I'm really getting that need for balance is necessary in order for you to feel comfortable enough to make this choice. And to make this choice not from an irrational or rash place, which I find that oftentimes you get triggered and you get tempted to make these choices when you're not ready, almost like a reaction to someone else's actions. Here, you're being called to make a choice, not based on a reaction, but from a calculated place based off of what is slowly being revealed to you through this moon energy about this person or group of people that you've had some suspicions about already. Your intuition was correct, but there are blocks in the way here. Your High Priestess card is in reverse and the Five of Swords is in reverse. So I really feel like you've kind of been avoiding this. You don't want to be stressed out. I think you've swept it under the rug. These people, these decisions they've made, these actions they've done towards you, against you, with you. Your whole priority has been, I just want this to work out this time. I want it to be smooth. I don't want the stress around this situation, but by choosing to not deal with things, you have disconnected to what you already can feel and know intuitively about this situation. You've almost chosen to put the blinders on purpose, because it's easier to be ignorant and turn a blind eye than it is to trust your gut about something that you already know. You already knew this about these people. But with Judgment upright, you need to surrender and see things for as they truly are. Give it up to the universe. Give it up to God. Give it up to your spirit guides, whoever, whatever you believe in here. There's a need to surrender, because things that did not make sense, that you have ignored, that you've chosen to make excuses for, that you've chosen to rationalize, it's coming up to the surface with the Moon card. It's coming up to the surface. So this is about letting go and not being in resistance and being open to the messages that are being given to you right now. Things don't make sense, but they will make sense as long as you surrender to the process and you are open to seeing things for what they really are. And again, what they've always been and what you've always known them to be as it pertains to this group of people or person. And once you allow that to happen, you'll see that the choice is actually very simple. You've always known this choice. Maybe you haven't been ready to admit it to yourself, but you've always known that it would come down to a decision that you had to make. And the Wheel is in reverse here. Okay. The Wheel is in reverse here. We also have here the Six of Pentacles upright. You've been wanting reciprocity, a more equal give and take within this dynamic. For some, it's workplace. For others, it's just your personal relationships where you've invested more than other people have. And it hasn't felt fair. Now, the Wheel is in reverse here, so things may not make full sense. And the further we get along in the month, and the more that we surrender to this retrograde energy, the more that you will see things for what they actually are. Again, you've already known this, but you're pulling the blinders off your face and dealing with what's actually there. Oh, here it is. I'm going to go ahead and pull using my smaller deck here, my Rider-Waite deck. Let's get some clarification on this Moon card. Can we clarify the Moon? Moon, clarifying the Moon upright. Page of Cups and the Three of Wands. Perfect. One more card. Nine of Cups. Page of Cups in reverse, Three of Wands upright, Nine of Cups upright. Could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Moon card is also Piscean energy as well. you're really wanting to take a step forward, move on from this situation. You want to move into more happy, prosperous times. And what that may require is for you to take back your love, to take back your connection, to take back your loyalty from people who don't deserve it, from people who have not earned it, from people who have only been using you to their benefit. And with the Page of Cups in reverse here, I really think this is more about forward movement than it is about reconciliation. What's there to reconcile when not like it hasn't revealed itself yet? And it's in the process of revealing itself. And if these people are not in alignment with you, with your purpose, with your heart, with your desires, then there's no need to keep them around. You don't need fake people in your life. So there is a taking back of energy that I'm feeling here with the Page of Cups in reverse, a lot more forward movement with this 3 of Wands, and you're moving into a direction that is more emotionally fulfilling and stable for you. Once you see what's being revealed about this group. Tell me more about this 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about this 3 of Cups in reverse. What is this? Who is this? Okay. Ace of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords upright. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. These people have made you feel left out in the cold. These people have made you second guess yourself. These people have made you feel small. These people have talked down on you. These people talk about you secretly in rooms that you're not even in. They do not have your best interests in mind, but no one is telling you this straight to your face. I don't even think you have the courage yet to say what you actually want to say to these people. Ace of Swords in reverse here, but they've really hurt you. They've really upset you in the past and even now. And the more that this pattern shows up and the more that it happens, I think you're going to tap into your Queen of Swords energy here. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, air sign energy. I'm getting that this is more you. You could be dealing with an air sign who's made you feel this way, but I feel like this is more your energy. I feel like this is more your energy here. With the Queen of Swords, you are not mincing words anymore. You are seeing a lot more clearly about what's going on. You're taking this sword and you're cutting through all of the BS. Now, you might not be communicating about it just yet, but the energy that you're taking on here is seeing it for what it really is, no longer making excuses, being honest about what's going on. And I think once you dip into this space, this Ace of Swords will flip upright, and then you'll be able to make a decision with the Lovers card. But you can't communicate about something if you're still in the process of understanding how it's always been. And that's what's happening here. It's the make it make sense month for you. Make it make sense, and once it does, you'll realize, all right, I need to move from this space. So what choice am I going to make now that I am allowing myself to see things clearly, now that I'm allowing to admit that this is how it's been? The Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers. Three of Pentacles upright. Again, collaborative process. These are people that you work with. These are people you're in partnership with. Three of Pentacles. We have here Knight of Wands upright. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Could be your energy. King of Swords in reverse. More air sign energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign. You could be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, air sign here. Could be also Gemini, very strong. This could be like the people that you're working with here, the 2 other people you're collaborating with. The choice that you have to make has to do with this particular dynamic. You've worked with these people. Yes, for some it's personal relationship. I'm getting so strong that this affects your workplace. I'm getting so strong that this affects the way that you make your money. And you are going to have to be very discerning, and you are going to have to move towards a place that's more passionate, that's more in alignment. And I think once again, when you realize things are happening a certain way, you are going to have to make a choice. So what choice are you going to choose to make? Because it's definitely going to affect your money and your collaborations and your partnerships. Let's take a look here at this trifecta of cards with the 5 of Swords in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, and Judgment upright. Tell us more about these 3 cards. King of Pentacles, upright. Slow moving energy, earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Six of Wands, upright. You're moving into victory. And lastly, Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's not about starting from scratch. You're not starting from the very beginning. You're actually a lot more far along in your journey than you think you are. Earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, that you might be dealing with the King of Pentacles. This is someone who has already done so much work to lay out a foundation for this situation. Whether this is a company, an organization, investments, plans, you've done the work. You're so much further along than you think. I think the illusion that you've been dealing with is, I can't get far along unless these people work with me and unless I have these people in my life. I cannot see here, just from what I see in the cards, I cannot determine whether or not you will cut them out. However, there will be some sort of communication around what's needed in order for you to experience this victory represented in the Six of Wands. You may choose to keep some people in this business or in this collaborative process. For others of you, you may choose to do a clean sweep and be rid of all of them and do this on your own and to build on your own. For others of you, you may have an investor, a new person coming in to invest in this plan once you choose to be rid of your old team. This is a full restructuring, but not from ground zero. I feel like this is, you already have the puzzle pieces that you need. It's just about like rearranging certain things and being rid of the things that just are adding dead weight to this project of yours. But regardless of what you end up choosing, the Six of Wands is up right here. And I think that's part of the lesson, is that as long as you are in alignment, as long as you're tapping into your High Priestess energy and you release this need to control it all with Judgment upright, you will always be victorious here because you already have everything you need to be successful. All right, let's use our Oracle deck to pull some final advice. Any final advice for our Aries signs? Any final advice for our Aries signs? Wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And that's exactly what you're doing here. Again, Ace of Swords was in reverse, right? So you're not necessarily speaking it right now. You're watching and waiting for things to unfold. And when they reveal themselves, which they will because the moon is here and we are in retrograde season, once it reveals itself, that's when you make your move. So wait, don't rush it. It's all happening in divine timing. And when it does happen, you will know. And when you make that choice, remember that that choice that you make will lead you to victory. Aries signs, I hope this message resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me for this next video, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.